Hello, my country people. Welcome back to the news. Today, October 1st, 2024, marks the 64th Independence Day anniversary in Nigeria since we took charge of our destiny and embarked on a journey towards development as a sovereign nation. On today's news report, the outgoing PDP governor of Edo State, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, has jet out on vacation. According to sources, Mr. Obaseki has left the country on a vacation to Turkey. According to the Edo Political Forum platform, the governor was said to have traveled with the members of his family. And before Obaseki left Benin City by road to Lagos in the late hours of Thursday, 27th of September, he was said to have, handed over the reins of power to his close ally and ex-commissioner for finance, Joseph, who doubles as the secretary to the Edo State government and chairman, transition committee. Exactly at 8:56 p.m., Obaseki and his wife were said to have boarded a Turkish airline transit flight at the international wing of the Murtala Mohammed International Airport via Istanbul to Venice, Italy. They arrived at Istanbul on Saturday, the 28th of September, and upon arrival at Istanbul, after boarding the connecting Turkish airline flight from Istanbul to Venice, the flight took off exactly at 7:02 a.m. and arrived at their final destination at 8:29 a.m. Obaseki and his wife will remain in Venice to attend the 60th Foundation International Cultural Exhibition, which will end in the third week of November 2024. He was said to have written to the state legislature for the approval of his terminal leave, but chose to proceed before it was approved, like he was being pursued. To confirm the governor's disappearance from the state, the midweek EXCO meeting this week was virtual, with the governor imploring all members of his EXCO to direct all their requests to, the person that would take that is in charge, whom he gave up to on the 30th of October to finalize handover documents to formally submit to the same governor-elect on November 12th. Recall that on July 11th, 2024, Obaseki inaugurated a 20-man transition committee chaired by Mr. Egbe Igbo. In 2017, Obaseki was appointed the commissioner of Nigerian Pavilion at the 57th Venice exhibition by the Buhari administration. It was in that capacity he attended the Venice exhibition in April 2024. So it seems that the outgoing governor of Edo State, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, has left the country. It was reported that he handed over the running of the state to a former commissioner. And, this is, kind of in clear violation of the order restricting his deputy, Honorable Philip Shaibu. Before Obaseki left Benin City, allegedly by road, it was said that he allegedly handed over, the reins of power to his close ally, the ex-commissioner of finance, Joseph. Obaseki and his wife is said to be on a vacation. So, my country people, what are your thoughts on this? This is really interesting. Obaseki jetting out of Edo State. This is coming amid the tensions in Edo government house, as it was reported that there was heavy security at the Edo government house because Philip Shaibu, it was said to have wanted to forcefully enter the government house. So the security operatives were present at the government house to stop Philip Shaibu from gaining access to the government house. This was after the Edo State government raised alarm that Shaibu wants to forcefully gain entrance to the government house. But despite the warning, the deputy governor tried, gaining access to the government house, although there was heavy security under the commands of Governor Godwin Obaseki. So the police was said to have sealed the Edo State Deputy Governor's office in the government house, that it was sealed off. This happened on Sunday, and Philip Shaibu's office, when they started having their feud, when he started having issues with Obaseki kicked him out of the government house, and he had an office out of the government house, outside the government house. That was where he was operating and functioning as a deputy governor until he was removed by the Edo State House of Assembly. Yes, he was removed by the Edo State House of Assembly as the deputy governor. He was impeached before the court brought him back. And afterwards, we know what happened now, how he worked against his governor, his principal, worked against his party. They camped to the APC and worked for Monday Okpebolo. And luckily for them, they won the election. But we started hearing news after he won the election that he wants to force himself into the government house. Since they've practically banned him from entering the government house, from having access. They said he has perfected plans to invade the state government house. And guys, now that they are saying Obaseki is not in town, that he has gone on vacation, this is coming after the PDP lost the election to the APC in Edo State. After everything, after it was indeed a tightly contested election. As we all saw what happened, the race was mostly between the PDP candidate and the APC candidate in the state, leaving Olumide Akpata, the Labour Party candidate, distant third. So it was a tightly contested, election. And Obaseki really tried. He was restless throughout the election. But at the end of the day, the APC won. The APC won the election. So reports reaching us states that Obaseki has jet out of Edo State. He has jet out of the country and he's on vacation with his wife in Turkey. I'm dropping here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.